Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much to Bridget. So great to be back here at the Shedd Aquarium. This aquarium is one of our state's greatest attractions, as Bridget said, welcoming millions of people of all ages every year, a perfect place to announce our new tourism campaign. Before we get too much further, though, I want to recognize the terrific legislative partners who have joined us today. Senators Sarah Feigenholtz, Rochelle Crow, Robert Peters, Mike Simmons, and Dale Fowler, and Representatives Lamont Robinson, Cam Buckner, Teresa Ma, Joyce Mason, and Ann Williams. We just wrapped up another transformative legislative session, including a signature $1.8 billion in tax relief for working families and a balanced budget that pays off our bill backlog. I also want to thank Commissioner Bill Lowry and Alderwoman Sophia King for joining us today. Let me recognize the leadership of DCEO and our director, Sylvia Garcia, our Office of Tourism, our Illinois Convention and Visitors Bureau Association. Thanks to all of you for making this moment possible. The Shedd Aquarium, which will soon celebrate its 100th anniversary, is more relevant and engaging than ever. I love coming here. It's where MK and I got engaged, so it holds a special place in my heart. It was also the first ever inland aquarium with a permanent saltwater fish display, because you shouldn't have to live next to an ocean to know the magic of one. At its founding, the Shedd was the largest indoor aquarium in the world. That's the thing about Illinois. When the people of this state set out to do something, we do it bigger and better and bolder than anyone has done before. Illinois is where the skyscraper and the cell phone and the Ferris wheel were invented. We have the best restaurants and the best lakefront, and just down the lake from here is the largest science museum in the Western Hemisphere. We have more than 300 state parks throughout Illinois, the famous drives of Route 66 and Great River Road, the haunted tours of Alton, the wineries of Southern Illinois, the architectural landmarks of downtown Chicago, and the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum, with yet another presidential center still to come. So whether you're a Land of Lincoln lifer looking to explore your own state, or an out-of-town visitor who is curious about this state that is the soul of our nation, Illinois is here to show you the best that we have to offer, the best that there is. Because no matter where you want to be, you can find it here, in the middle of everything. The Middle of Everything campaign highlights what Illinois is really all about. We're the heart of America, one of the largest and most diverse states in the country, offering everything from a national forest to the nation's greatest city, a treasured UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a fan favorite Navy pier. And I'm proud to highlight Illinois' best attractions that you can find in every corner of our state, and that's our people. Not only is Illinois in the middle of everything, but the people who call this state home are unmatched in their creativity, their welcoming spirit, their kindness, their innovation. Although you can find Illinoisans all over the world in every industry, they always seem to brag about their home. And one of them came back to Illinois to film what's so special about her home state.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to Illinois, the middle of everything. I'm Jane Lynch, proud Illinois native, and now proud official docent for Illinois. I wish I could be there with you in person today, because I'm thrilled for you to see this new Illinois tourism advertising campaign. It was an absolute pleasure to work with the Illinois Office of Tourism, and extra special for me as this is the first time I've ever directed anything. And being a part of this exciting and new campaign has been quite incredible. Not only did I experience the many wonders of Illinois, our beautiful state, from Chicago to Springfield to Grafton, but I also worked alongside the Shedd Aquarium's very own Wellington the Penguin, who is an amazing method actor, by the way. This campaign is perfect for this moment as people find themselves ready to travel, ready to experience new things, and ready to be in the middle of it all. And a heartfelt thank you to Governor Pritzker for all that he's done and continues to do to keep Illinois moving forward. I met the governor last summer, and I'm so grateful for his enthusiasm and his support of this new campaign. And Governor, I wish you the very best as you roll out the red carpet, welcoming travelers back to Illinois this summer and beyond. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope you enjoy the work as much as we enjoyed making it. Welcome to Illinois, the middle of everything.
So as you can see and hear, Jane Lynch has put her heart and her soul into this campaign. Her enthusiasm truly is unmatched, except perhaps by our favorite Shedd Aquarium resident, Wellington the Penguin. And we're lucky enough not only to have Jane Lynch as an ambassador for all that Illinois has to offer, but to have her creative vision in showing the world what Illinois is all about. So without further ado, let me allow you to take a look at some of the ads directed by Jane herself that you'll see playing across the region and around the country, showing off some of the reasons why the best place to be is here in Illinois, in the middle of everything.
In the middle. And what do you find in the middle?
The meeting point of humanity and history.
It's the middle of the architectural revolution.
In the middle of the rainbow.
Welcome to the middle of everything. Illinois is in the middle. And what do you find in the middle?
The middle course of the foodie universe.
We're in the middle of dinosaurs.
Meet us in the middle of the Mother Road.
We're flying to the middle of everything.
Welcome to the middle of everything.
Illinois está en el centro. ¿Y qué encontrarás en el centro? El lugar donde el pasado inspira al futuro. Innovación inigualable. El centro del descubrimiento. Y aventuras inesperadas a tu alrededor. Illinois, el centro de todo.
Let's enjoy Illinois! Come on. Oops. Ahoy, Illinois! Can I get you guys a drink? Okay, hold on. You guys are really getting your steps in. Hey, who's up for some deep dish, huh? Extra anchovies, I know. Oh, wow. Welcome to the middle of everything. Welcome to the middle of everything.
Did you know that the corn dog was born right here in Illinois?
No, Jane, I did not know that.
Cheese. And the music. We're back when oldies were called newies. Bye-bye! Oh, I was scared of heights too, Grandma. Then I got tall. Illinois, the middle of everything.
And now I'm pleased to introduce the Director of our Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, Sylvia Garcia.
Thank you, Governor. Good morning, everybody. I think that Jane truly hit the nail on the head. Illinois is the middle of everything. And I know it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, but I really have a hankering for a slice of pizza or a corn dog after watching those commercials. I'm so excited to be here today with all of you and officially kick off our tourism campaign. As the governor has told folks, this is something that's been a long time coming, and we're just really excited to be here today with our hosts from the Shedd Aquarium, so many of our champions in the General Assembly, and our tourist leaders from across the state. I couldn't think of a better spokesperson or director of the Middle of Everything than our Illinois own Jane Lynch. The Middle of Everything truly highlights the diverse attractions Illinois has to offer, whether it's taking a trip down Route 66 to the well-known places we already love, or finding new stops to explore along the way. I know so many of our visitors around the globe know about iconic Illinois destinations like Navy Pier and our host today, Shedd Aquarium, but we hope this campaign also introduces folks to other great places and events to visit across Illinois, from Garden of the Gods in southern Illinois' Shawnee National Forest to the Great River Road along the Mississippi, and from Pullman National Monument on the south side of Chicago to wineries and golf courses in Galena. Illinois has so much to offer, and the Middle of Everything highlights the wonderment you can find in every corner of our state. We're excited to share Illinois with more visitors from across the country and around the globe, as well as our fellow Illinoisans who may not know about all the amazing attractions and unique destinations they can visit close to home. With tourism rebounding and people eager to travel, we want folks to know that Illinois truly is the middle of everything. And with the opportunity to get into the middle of whatever you're looking for, Illinois truly is the best place to visit, with so many attractions and events and so many things that folks love to enjoy. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about our great food, and I know we've got so many delicious options wherever you visit across the state. We know that visitors are critical to our Illinois economy. They generate economic impact by dining in those world-class local restaurants, staying in our inviting hotels, and supporting our distinctive small businesses, which are truly the backbone of our economy. Our tourism campaign this year and every year uses proven marketing and advertising strategies. In fact, last year's Time for Me to Drive tourism campaign generated more than 750,000 incremental trips, and visitors spent more than $212 million. Again, $212 million just from our visitors coming into our Illinois economy, which is why it's so critical that visitors understand how welcoming Illinois is and how excited we are to have folks coming back and visiting Illinois time and time again. I think we're all anxious to get out and explore. I know I am. And so as folks begin to start their planning and gearing up to travel, I invite you to start planning your next trip in Illinois. Whether you're venturing down the road to a local attraction or looking to explore a new destination, visit enjoyillinois.com/middle of everything. That's enjoyillinois.com/middle of everything for more information and to find your piece of the middle of everything. With that, it's now my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, a true champion for tourism, Senator Sarah Feigenholtz, the chair of the Senate Tourism Committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Sarah Feigenholtz, I have the pleasure of serving the 6th District and somehow magically became the chair of tourism and hospitality when I got to the Senate. And I have to say, Governor, I always like to think back very briefly about the last time I was here. I don't remember when, but I do have a very clear memory of watching a television ad where, once again, being the Renaissance guy that you are, showing your strong leadership skills, you were like bossing all these penguins around. 6 feet apart, get in line. Which was, and watching penguins running loose, going through the gift shop was fabulous. Great ad about, in the All In Illinois ad, about, I think there was an otter washing his hands. Am I right? Not bad, huh? Very unique, and we're still waiting to see if Wellington ever caught up with the rest of the penguin waddle. all kidding aside, it is amazing to be here after a very difficult 2 years to celebrate the riches of our state and all that Illinois has to offer. I brag constantly about my district, which has the world champion Chicago Cubs, Lincoln Park, the zoo, the History Museum, and just so many riches. And I know that every other legislator here brags about their district too, from the tip of southern Illinois to northern Illinois. The time to me for Drive campaign in the middle of the pandemic was a brilliant thing to do, but coming here and seeing Jane Lynch, the amazing Jane Lynch, whether you watch Glee or The Marvelous Miss Maisel, you know that she is an incredible talent. I did not know she was a native Illinoisan, but she is the perfect person with the right character to launch this robust tourism and hospitality campaign. The impact that tourism, it's not just fun, it's also revenue. I don't know if people understand that the economic engine that tourism and hospitality produces. Chicago is known as the birthplace of big conventions. We have enormous hotels here, and Sam Toya from the Restaurant Association is here. We have captured and are now the host of the James Beard Awards and many, many awards about our fantastic restaurants and food and mixology experiences. And to have all of that back on a personal level for each and every one of us is important, but also the 550,000 jobs, the largest industry in Illinois, and a huge driver of about $4 billion of revenue teeming through the veins of small and large business in this state. 63% of the folks that worked in this industry are people of color. And we have a beautiful state, best restaurants, best hotels, best places to go. So I'm just thrilled to be here, and let's roll on this campaign. Thank you.
Good morning. It is always a challenge to follow my friend Senator Feichenholz, but I'm going to try to do my best. Bridget, I would like to thank you for your leadership and your warm welcome to all of us a great morning. I would like to also give great respect to Director Garcia, who we will be going to Giordano's right after this morning, and her great staff that is here with us today. As I stand before you today, I think how far we have come in the tourism industry in this great state. Despite the many challenges we have faced during COVID, Illinois has shown resilience. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank our governor for his commitment to tourism. In the Illinois General Assembly, we have committed $75 million for the Hotel Jobs Recovery Grant Program, as well as $50 million for the Restaurant Employment Stabilization Grant Program. Let's give the governor a round of applause. As Sarah Feichenholz mentioned a little earlier, tourism is the economic engine of our great state. Tourism not only builds, but it secures our middle class, mostly people of color. Investing in this tourism campaign allows Illinois to compete in the regional, national, and global marketplace that entices travelers to visit our great state, even our great gym that we're at this morning in the Shedd Aquarium. Tourists spend dollars in this great state in every corner, creating jobs with every excursion. And so I welcome you to be in the middle of everything, and I would like to welcome Senator Fowler. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Representative Robinson. Governor, thank you so much for being here on this great day, and it's great to be with my colleagues in the General Assembly. And this is a day I've been looking for a long time. It's truly an honor to be included in today's exciting announcement. As I mentioned, this is a day I've been hoping for since becoming a member of the General Assembly. I represent the 59th State Senate District, the most southern part of the beautiful state of Illinois. The 59th District is home to 20 Illinois state parks. Parks such as Dixon Springs, Fern Cliff, Giant City, Fort Defiance, which serves as the confluence to the nation's two mighty rivers, the Ohio and the Mississippi rivers. And we have the state's oldest state park, Fort Massac in Metropolis. By the way, you probably all know Metropolis is the home of Superman. So we're honored to have Superman in Southern Illinois. Also, we have the Tunnel Hill State Trail, which offers over 50 miles of scenic cycling throughout Southern Illinois. And we are blessed with many lakes: Wren Lake, Lake of Egypt, Crab Orchard Lake, Little Grassy Lake, and many, many more. And you will notice the zip lining that you saw on the commercial. That's from Shawnee Bluff Zip Line Canopy Tour, which is located in the 59th District. So come and visit. Additionally, as the director mentioned, we are home to the 280,000-acre Shawnee National Forest, which includes the world-famous Camel Rock, located at the amazing Garden of the Gods. The Shawnee Wine Trail, which was also mentioned, in Southern Illinois includes over 20 world-class and award-winning wineries. Last fall, we celebrated the groundbreaking for the construction of a world-class resort at Walker's Bluff. This past legislative session, I sponsored in the Senate House Joint Resolution 83, which encourages the Illinois Department of Tourism to complete a feasibility study for the possible creation of the Abraham Lincoln Golf Trail, which could one day mirror Alabama's Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, which could create millions of dollars of revenue for our state. And I'd like to say thank you to my colleague in the House of Representatives, Representative Jay Hoffman, for sponsoring this legislation in the House of Representatives. Tourism in Illinois, as well as Southern Illinois, continues to grow every year, and we work hard to showcase the many treasures we have to offer. In fact, we began a series called Southern Illinois Treasures that showcases our tourism destinations and historical sites. Enthusiasts from all over the country travel to Southern Illinois to enjoy hiking, camping, kayaking, fishing, cycling, hunting, and much more. Southern Illinois Treasures can actually be found on my website, senatorfowler.com. The entire state of Illinois is rich with opportunity, and today's announcement sets the stage in showcasing to the nation, the entire nation, the beauty we have to offer here in the entire state of Illinois. Thank you so much. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Dave Harrell.
Thank you, Senator. Governor, I think I'm in the wrong place because Bridget mentioned a private meet and greet with Wellington. I don't know when that's going to happen, but he's booked solid, so I guess I missed that memo. Good morning. My name is Dave Harrell, and I am the chairman of the Illinois Council of Convention and Visitor Bureaus, ICCVB. My day job is president and CEO of Visit Quad Cities, and what a great opportunity to be here with all of you this morning. What a wonderful group of leaders, public servants, people that are making a difference in the state of Illinois. Director Flannery, thank you so much for your leadership and everything that you do for the state Director Garcia, thank you. We're so grateful for everything that you do. And the wonderful team at the Illinois Office of Tourism, all of the amazing agency partners that they work with. They are incredible collaborators, creatives, and they're really doing the things to move the needle in our tourism interests. So on behalf of ICCVB, we are incredibly excited to be with you and to be part of this campaign. We know it's going to make a difference. You know, travel and tourism, it's in here and it's in here, right? And campaigns, they need to be creative, they must compel, and they have to compete. They also require vision and resources to bring great ideas to life. Now, none of this happens without leadership. None of this happens without collaboration, and none of this happens without partnership. In Illinois, we have a very important story to tell. We also have a very important opportunity and story to sell. You know, we asked Governor Pritzker to support travel and tourism, and he just continues to deliver time and time again. For this, we are incredibly grateful for his vision, for his leadership, and for the partnership that we have with him, his administration, and this wonderful team. So, Governor, we thank you. We appreciate you. I would also like to thank Senator Feigenholtz, Representative Robinson, along with the state legislature, for passing a budget that supports tourism. It's incredibly important that people understand the fundamentals of how tourism can shape not only our economy, but our souls. So we're so grateful for that level of support and everything that they do to help lead this great state. You know, tourism leads to talent. We say that a lot. We believe that. If you look at the wonderful imagery around this room on these easels, I guarantee you it would be infinite if we took everything that we've got through all four corners of the state of Illinois and tried to pack it in this room. I'm grateful for the wonderful colleagues that we've got at ICCVB. There's 37 destinations around this great state working together to do everything that we can to make tourism the best that it can be, to put us on a global stage. So we're excited about the middle of everything, and we can't thank you enough for what this means to our industry, the various sectors that it represents. So thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you being here today. Now it's my privilege to bring the governor back up to the podium to answer questions that you might have. Thank you. Governor?
Well, terrific. Before I take questions, I just want to let you know that right after I take questions, we're going to retire to the room behind me where there is a Caribbean Reef and a special presentation that we'll all get to be part of. So we'll try to keep the Q&A relatively short. I'm looking at Craig, although he always has the tough questions. I'll start with Craig. So I want to make it clear to everybody that there are target audiences, and there are a bunch of different target audiences. One of them, of course, is there are people who are here in Chicago and in the Chicago area who have never been to the Shawnee National Forest or have never been to the Wine Trail in southern Illinois. These are terrific places to visit. Driving Route 66 is an exciting thing for someone who's never done it. Many people here in the Chicago area have never done that. So that's one target audience, is people here in Chicago getting to the rest of the state. The same, of course, is true on the flip side for people in the rest of the state who have not had the opportunity to come to the Shedd Aquarium or the Museum of Science and Industry or all the wonderful restaurants and experiences that you can have in Chicago. But importantly, we have a regional tourism audience, people who live in the states surrounding us all across the Midwest who have been coming to Illinois over the years. We want to enhance that, make sure that more and more of them come. And then all across the nation, of course, there are people who have not been to the center, the heart, the soul of the nation here in Illinois and don't know what great things we have to offer. So 3 different kinds of audiences, but we'll be addressing them with the ads that you just saw. too dangerous? Well, I would point out, I think the first part of... Now, first of all, let me point out that we're showing off the entire state. Here's Pontiac, Illinois. You can see all of the wonderful places to visit, including Springfield. I talked about the Abraham Lincoln Library and Museum. We have so many things to see all across the state. So people will be traveling, I think, both to Chicago and to the rest of the state. As for people who are coming to Chicago, Chicago is really a wonderful place to visit. The people of Chicago are good, decent, hardworking, honest, wonderful people, and nice. I would also add, you know, I've said this a lot, that people don't hear a lot about Illinois in the rest of the country, and that's people are kind here in Illinois. It's not just across the Midwest, a special kindness that exists in the city of Chicago and the surrounding areas and all across our state. People are genuinely good to one another. So I think there's an awful lot to see. Of course, the challenges that we have in Illinois and in Chicago are ones we're always looking to overcome, but now is a great time to come visit. Maybe a little more sunshine than we have today, and we will have lots of that for the next 5-6 months. We show off what's great about the city of Chicago. You're asking specifically about the city of Chicago. We show off what's great about the city of Chicago, and you're seeing Jane Lynch do that in these ads. I think those of us who live here have been to many of the wonderful attractions like Navy Pier, like these museums and art museums, as well as museums for kids. You're about to see something really wonderful as we move into the next, the Caribbean Reef exhibit. There is a lot to see, and I think that's what people will come here for. And we overcome the challenges. Every day we work to overcome the challenges that we have for the city of Chicago as well as the entire state. I appreciate that. And the question was about, the comment was about mentioning the many things that we're doing to bring safety and security to people in the city of Chicago, and really across the state. I think you just saw in the budget that we passed where not only do we have $1.8 billion of tax relief for working families, but we also are investing hundreds of millions of dollars in violence interruption programs, in our police, making sure that we have, in fact, the largest state police class that's ever gone through our ISP. That's a terrific development. We're going to have police that are supported, as well as programs that lift up our communities that are often places where we have challenges. And it's those places where we make the long-term investments that have a really wonderful effect on lifting up the city and providing the safety and security that we all need. Yes, sir. First of all, I think you can see that this campaign is really designed to talk to everyone about what's great about Illinois. And so that's the main point of the campaign. I would also add that, as you can see, there are lots of things for people who are concerned about COVID-19, about maybe going to indoor places where they might feel uncomfortable. Boy, do we have a lot of wonderful outdoor places that you can go. The zip lining that you saw, I hope you'll go visit. Really terrific areas in southern Illinois. That's not the only one, but it's one of them. And you don't have to be a zip liner. I'm probably not one. But there are an awful lot of places to visit. You know, don't forget we've got Starved Rock Park. We've got so many of our state parks across the state that are just great for walking, for biking, for hiking. So it's an outdoor state for many of the months of the year. And I hope that people will come, and they're going to see that in the campaign that we're advertising. Thanks, everybody. And please follow me. We're going to go into the Caribbean Reef.